Hello and welcome. Today I want to explain Stellarhood to you. We will speak about how to play this game. In total there are 4 videos. In the other videos I will explain how to use an egg cannon, how to use the citizens and so on. And today it's about how to install these Starbase modules, travel through the universe and also collect resources here. And I would say let's start directly. I have the Nami wallet here. I just click on it and have 7 collectibles here, so 6 of Stellarhood. Everyone needs the Starbase Wanderer, also like a Starbase module, but the Space Egg Cannon is not really necessary for traveling around. Then I need the particle collector, which is needed to collect the resources. Then there's an orbital surface miner and I have 2 of them, and the jump drive device. And with this jump drive device I can make different jumps through the different light years. The more of these jump drive devices you have, the further you can jump through the light years. So how to get these NFTs? Just go to the website stellarhood.com, then you click on game and then you have 3 lines here and there you have to register with your Discord. Now you see here already my Discord account. And I am now registered with Discord, and now we can go to the NFT store. So here at the NFT store we can already see the different tools that you need. So the different modules, for example the Starbase, which costs you 30 ADA, which is very cheap, and then there are these jump drive devices with which you can jump further. Space Egg Cannons are also really cheap, so here you see it's like 20 ADA, and here also 20 ADA, 20 ADA and 30 ADA. It costs really not much and the effects are still nice. Here we go to my inventory, but what is very important in the star map is that you spawn at the point Sol in the beginning. That is this point in the middle, and here everything begins. So from here we can move. This is the inner circle and this leads us further out. We see here how many light years it is. Here it says for example 50 light years, here already 100 light years, then it goes further up to 10,000 and then up to outer worlds. So already really far away. We have now only one jump module. Therefore we must stay here in the inner circle. So I would say we travel immediately to a planet with quite low commissions and with a lot of resources. But first of all we go on my inventory. Now I can connect my wallet. I need my wallet address for it. I can simply copy it here and then paste it here. Now I need to send a certain number of ADAs to this address from the address that I want to connect to. This serves as verification. So now let's send here 0.9 ADA and that costs a fee of 0.18 ADA. We have now 58 minutes time for it left, but I have already done that and now we see that the address has been verified. So now we go into our inventory and we see already my username, my Stellar Society ID, Expedition Association. So you can also change that here if you want to do that, and we see my energy. Everyone has 100 energy as starting energy and the energy is needed to travel through the whole system. And now we can see spacesuit patches. These are examples that you can get through special events. I also don't have any resources in my depot and now we want to set up my starbase. For that we click starbases and then we see my starbase and we can add all the different modules here. First of all I add the jump drive device, which is fortunately also possible without transaction fees. Now I add the orbital surface miner and then the other orbital surface miner. They are also very important if you want to collect the resources here. Particle collector are also very important then because you also need energy, which you can collect here. Let's also add the space egg cannon. I now applied 5 modules of 6 possible and here you can hide the whole thing if you want to. We could of course rename the starbase. Let's just call it Cryptobase, and now we see here our deck. As I said, no passengers, cargo space, no resource loaded. I have maximum space for 5000 resources, and now we see here the possibility to define a target location, what kind of object it is, and we are right now at Sol on the object planet Earth. On the planet Earth there are of course still no resources, and so that is just shown here, everything so super well done, and target location we can now choose here. We do, as I said, something that is quite close here. But first let's look where good resources are to be found here. If we open this for example, then we can look here. Okay, cool, there are 18,000 energy and 800 of the toxic waste. It's also so that they work together with Cardania. There you can then these different resources that I also used in the other game, for example iron, collect here and then also continue to use them. But the commission here is very high at 80% and here it's 25%. But I try to pick up the energy here so that I can get more energy. And so the planet is called here. I have to mark it or at least copy it so that I know where I have to go. And here we can already see target object is Henry Draper that I'm also entering here. So in origin, our origin is Sol, destination is this Henry, then I have to enter it, and now this finds us the route. We must make several jumps to arrive our goal, which is Henry Draper. So if I click now on select, I can see if I enter the jump distance calculation, it's not working because I don't have enough jump drive devices. So this is why we need to take another route, because our jump range is not large enough here. That's why we have to choose another route, and that's a cool thing. We have to go over Gliese 687. I'll show you shortly. It works like this. You enter this here in the system, press enter, then click on select and type in what it says here. Equation 7 plus 7. That means here I type in 7 plus 7 and here I can jump to. That costs me 13 energies, so I click on engage and now we are on the way here and also have already landed. Now we see where we are in the rare inner circle, Gliese 687. Here there are no real resources except toxic waste, which I don't want to collect for now. And we can now jump to the next destination, which is called Tea Gardens Star. As I said, just enter here again, and there are also people in the community who battle at the leaderboards and so on the biggest jumps or want to collect the most energies and so on. So these are really fight against each other, and now we click on select again. Now enter here again 7 plus 7 as far as I can remember. And it's here again in our jump range. So we calculate again, it costs us 30.5 energy. So travel again and now we have arrived. Now we have to jump 2 more times, once to Gliese 273. For this we simply scroll down here again, go to target location, select that, type it in and press enter. And see here the target, click on select. This is now 12.68 light years, so this jump distance calculation is always such a system to calculate the whole thing. By this tool of Eustasia, that is a community member who makes it available here simply for us as well as generally for all users. You can find the link in the video description. So you can calculate your jumps just easier, and it costs us again 12.68 energy. And if we now travel through the area again, we come right back and then we are already arrived at our destination area, Henry Draper. And I think it's cool that they also have different backgrounds and resources. We could now here also already farm 8600 energy, but we just travel again to our goal, and this is Henry Draper, so that we completed here also successfully in the video. And there we click again on select and select here again 7 plus 7 calculated. Energy is still enough for us, and we are on the road again, and there we are already arrived finally at our destination, and here we now can enjoy it. We can farm all the resources here, 18,800 energy. We click on it, we now only have a particle collector with which we can collect it. So the particle collector is here to collect energy, and we are about to travel again to Henry Draper 20794C, because there it's also a little commission and there's copper, for example. So we'll try to mine that, and now we click on 18,800 energy to farm it. With a particle collector we can collect 75 energy. Click on engage. Now the process starts. The animation is again very nicely done, and now we have collected it. If we now look, we have a harvester cooldown of 23 hours. This means we can't harvest nothing more, but we can still travel further, and we will do that. Now we are here just in this solar system on the sun. Now I would like to go to the individual planets, because there are other resources such as iron and copper. For this we go back to target location, click here on our Henry Draper where we are right now, and at target object we click on C. This is the planet with the 25% commission and also some resources. We have to calculate here again. We need 0 energy for this, and click on engage and are already on the way. And as you just have seen, it said 122 energy. We had 100 energy at the beginning. That means we have now gained 22 energy because we have just farmed these 70 energy. We have also lost some energy for the way here, because that's how it works. And every 23 hours I can continue to farm energy here and expand my whole system. We have arrived now, and here we can see already there are some resources that we can farm here. For example, the iron, and if we click on iron, we can now see here we have 2 orbital surface miners with which we can mine the surface resources here. We click on calculate and see that it would bring us to 142 iron, and if we click on engage we see we have a cooldown mode. So you always have to decide if you want to harvest energy or if you want to harvest iron or copper. These are now also objects that you can then just later exchange to money. So I hope you liked the little tutorial, and I wish you a lot of fun with the next video. Thanks for watching, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and goodbye.